Hi, we'll be going through some PEP mental ability test questions and answers to 2021 for grade 6 students. Please follow me on all my socials at WLC Tutoring, both on YouTube and also on TikTok. And also please subscribe and like up this video so that other students who are doing PEP, it can reach them. Thank you very much. So let's get started. The ability test PEP is divided up into two sections. One, quantitative reasoning. And quantitative reasoning, it targets understanding and application of basic mathematical concepts. And the second breakdown of the ability test is verbal reasoning. And with verbal reasoning, it focuses on analyzing text, such as words and phrases, to make determination and to make inferences and to draw a conclusion. The PEP ability test, it is designed to assess the student's ability to reason and to process information. The test covers two broad areas, quantitative reasoning and verbal reasoning. So during this video, I'll be going through mainly verbal reasoning and the questions that you can possibly get for verbal reasoning in ability tests. Also, please note that the ability test for the grade 6 students, it's worth 30% of their marks. So it is very important that they try to maximize as much as possible on getting most of the marks. So it is very important if you want to go to the number one or second choosing schools that you have chosen, it is best that you get a grade within the 30s out of 40 because there's normally 40 questions in total on the ability test. So you have to be scoring in the 30s in order to have your first or second choice. And preferably if you're trying to get your first choice, then you will have to try to score in the late 30s, like 35 upwards. Okay? So as I said before, we'll be looking at verbal reasoning. The first question is, which does not belong to the group? Candle, flashlight, mirror, or sun? Notice the question says, which does not belong to the group, not. So you have candle, you have flashlight, you have mirror, and you have sun. If you realize candle, flashlight, and sun, they're all sources of light. They give you light, whereas mirror is just used to reflect as well as to see images. So the one that does not belong would be mirror. So for question 2, it says, which is the odd one out? A, baking a cake, B, boiling an egg, C, frying a sausage, or D, melting some butter? The answer would be D, melting some butter, because you have baking a cake, boiling an egg, frying a sausage. These are all activities that you would need to do within the kitchen if you're cooking. But like melting some butter is not necessarily cooking. So the odd one out would be melting some butter. So even though melting butter may be needed as a part of like baking the cake, so as to like grease the sides of the edges of the pan, it's not necessarily needed in boiling an egg and frying an